Let us study the working of electric generator AC. So what is the first point? When axle is rotated, the branch AB goes up and branch CD goes down. Here we are rotating the axle by the external machine, and so that the rectangular coil start rotating in clockwise direction. So as shown in the diagram, so AB goes up and CD goes down. So you put in front of you the diagram of electric generator so that you can understand. So coil is rotated in clockwise by connecting the external machine to the axle. So axle is rotated by the external machine so that AB goes up and CD goes down according to Fleming's right hand rule. So for that purpose you have to stretch the first three fingers of right hand such that the thumb points in upward direction. To study on the AB, thumb in upward direction. First finger is from north to south direction. Then see the middle finger. Middle finger is toward the screen, toward means away from you. So according to Fleming's right hand rule, the electric current is produced in branches AB and CD in direction A to B and C to D. So by Fleming's right hand rule, the electric current is produced, means induced in branches AB and CD in direction A to B and C to D. Thus current flows A to B, B to C and C to D. Hence the current flows in rectangular coil like this: A to B, B to C, C to D. In external circuit, the current flows from B2 to B1. As generated current at first arrives at D, so from D it will arise on the ring R2, and from ring R2 it arrives on the brush B2. Hence in external circuit the current flows from B2 to B1 through galvanometer, and the galvanometer deflects. This galvanometer shows the deflection to one direction. After half rotation, branch AB takes place of branch CD. After just half rotation, AB takes place of CD and CD takes place of AB. So induced current flows from D to C, C to B and B to A. So after half rotation, the segment of the rectangular coil which is nearer to north pole, in it the induced current is inward, and the segment of the rectangular coil which is nearer to the south pole, in it the induced current is outward. Hence the current flows from in D to C, then that generated current further comes in C to B, and that current further flows from B to A. At the same time the current is generated in BA segment also, so that induced current flows after half rotation D to C, C to B, B to A. But A is connected to the ring R1. But branch BA is always in contact with the brush B1. So branch BA is connected to the R1 ring and R1 is in contact with the brush B1. So whenever the current generated in this way D to C, C to B, B to A, so it at first arrives on the brush B1 and the branch DC is in contact with B2. Here the AB is in contact with the brush B1 and DC is in contact with the brush B2. Hence in external circuit, as the current arrives at B1, so in external circuit the current flows from B1 to B2, that is opposite to the previous case, opposite to the previous rotation. In previous case the current in external circuit flow from B2 to B1, but after half rotation current in external circuit flows from B1 to B2, that is opposite to the previous case. This repeats after every half rotation. So in one rotation, this takes place, means one B2 to B1 and one B1 to B2, that is one cycle. So in one rotation, nearly one cycle. So this repeats after every half rotation and alternating current is produced. So this is the explanation of electric generator. So you have to revise again and again and learn the construction and the working with diagram. So these two headings are very important, electric motor and electric generator. Student, you have to practice. In this you have coming across the various important laws like right hand thumb rule, Fleming's left hand rule, Fleming's right hand rule, electric motor, electric generator. So you repeatedly read this and try to score the full marks whenever the questions arises on these headings. Now the last heading of this chapter is the difference between electric motor and electric generator. So student, you have studied electric motor as well as electric generator. Let us study the difference between electric motor and electric generator. So what is electric motor? It is a device which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. It's called electric motor. So this is the definition, or this is a principle of electric motor. It converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. That is electric motor. Whereas what is electric generator? A device which converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. It's called electric generator. A device which converts mechanical energy to electrical energy is called electric generator. It is based on Fleming's left hand rule. It is based on Fleming's left hand rule. It is based on Fleming's right hand rule. It is based on Fleming's left hand rule. It is based on Fleming's right hand rule. Current is to be supplied to windings. Here the input is current. Current is supplied to winding. Here current is produced in the winding. Here current is output, since it is generator. An electric car, so example of electric motors are an electric car, mixers, washing machines are examples of electric motor. So electric motors are used in electric cars, mixers, washing machines, fans, etc. So electric generator, electric energy generated at power stations is an example of electric generator. Electric generators are used at power station. You are studying the various type of these power stations with electric generator in one chapter of Science 2, that is green energy. So in detail, in every example, in every power station, you are coming across the concept of electric generator. So this is the completion of the chapter effects of electric current. Student, again and again revise the all topics of this chapter by observing all these videos, all these points. Also use the PDF notes, your textbook, write all the things whatever we are showing on the slides. You have to write it on the notebook and learn properly so that you can score the good marks in this chapter. Thank you.